Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfeld and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're here with CORTIS and their dance practice to Deja Vu, originally done by Together or TXT. I do believe some of the members of CORTIS had a direct involvement in the making of the track, which I find to be really cool, the fact that they're covering it, I'm assuming for an end of the year award show series, things like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing them do this choreography. Out of all of TXT's works, I've only seen, I think, two, which was their most rookie era debut Crown and this one. So that's why I was like, let's go ahead and look at it, see what it's about. Let's check it out.
무서웠었어 아직 시작에서 기다리는 너를 두고 표 속에 Morse code 오랜 promise 이유보다 날 눈물 내에도 모여 You and I 약속의 별빛 아래서 먼지 쌓인 우리의 왕관 앞에서 영혼에 새긴 처럼 다시 영원히 돼줘 나를 불러줘 기억해 yeah. 내 찾아냈어 나의 믿은 너야 Say my name 전날에서 좀 널 세게 안을 거야 마치 Deja vu 마치 Deja vu Say it, say it, say it, say it louder.
This is fun. As fun as like an angsty track can be. They're doing great on it. Come on. Oh, they're only doing like a baby bit of it. Oh, how fun. Is there fun stuff at the end? Ah, they marked it out. Ah, CORTIS, don't leave me hanging. I want to see what happens after. You've spoiled me so. Okay, walkthrough time. I really like how, if I'm being honest, I like the songs they choose to cover. I mean, yeah, they have a hand in it, so it definitely helps in making it have an authentic pool, and they know how to work with it because they were a part of the creation. However, it's still, there's still a certain expectation that people have as fans whenever they watch an original group do it, where, there can be a lot of lore involved in it. There could be a lot of, as a group's developed as artists, what are these nuances that they add to it that adds to the charm of the track itself? Because it's not just you look at the choreography by itself, or you just look at, the music video and be like, oh wow, pretty colors. A lot of people, regardless of when you choose to be introduced to a group, you're going to pick up on different things depending on your journey with them, right? And so whenever you do cover it, there's going to be certain expectations that are subconsciously projected on you for that reason. Do I think they did a really good job? Yes, absolutely. Now, they may have an easier time compared to other groups. Let me rephrase that. They may have more of a gracious time because of their direct involvement compared to other groups who may just outright, cover it, because they literally, what I love is they're the Hubei's of TXT, because TXT is the Hubei's of BTS, and CORTIS also cover BTS. So they're doing all their Sunbays. They're marking that off their list of like, we're gonna cover them. We're paying our respect to them, and I really like that. I think that's fun. All of this great intensity. I like the accents. I think the framing looks really nice. They're clean on it. Clean where you're able to see what the choreography is, but you're still able to see them do it, which is cool. Now this one is not a live performance. I'm curious about how it sounded, when they performed it live, if it was just a backtrack, which I think it is what it is. It's fine. They showed us that they could hold a mic and sing and vocalize no problem on mic drop. So the accent on that, good levels on there. Looks cool. And like I said, I've already reviewed this choreography on TXT themselves, and I haven't done very many. I didn't do a marathon with them because it was a Patreon request, which was still really cool. That's on YouTube if that interests you at all. But I think they did great. Very clear. It's readable. There's charm to it. I like the switch off there. Sign. I like the pass off. It's nice there. They did a good job on the line distribution. The pull up is nice. I love the accent there. He normally doesn't vote. He normally doesn't sing, right? He's normally on the rap side. So this was probably a really nice way of showcasing versatility because he's vocalizing and he's kind of vibrato too. It sounds great. The punches are great. Yeah, dropping it down. Good tension. Now, do they have the same lived experience as TXT? No. So we're not going to sit here and expect them to have the same subconscious emotional imprint on it. That's fine. They still have the dynamics and they still have the texture and it still looks tailored to them, which to me, I would find it as a successful cover. Say it louder. Nice. Come on now with the hinge around. Now, I'm not as familiar with this track as I was with Mic Drop because I've already covered looking at that one. Because when Mic Drop released, I was a part of that whole shebang of the release work when BTS did it. And so this one, I know I'm assuming that's the cut where we get to like near the end here to like a little dance break moment, which is fun. Come on with the kick. That was clean. It was readable. I love the readability, but the charm of them doing it the way that they feel, right? Now they're going back to the very last course. So the hitting all the key points, which is really nice. Nice little reverb on the end. Yeah, they're letting that head go to and fro. Come on now. Little pull on the chest was nice. Hinging back. Deja vu. Say it louder. And I like that they turn it. And I like the different directions. It's cool. Yeah. Whew. Exhausting. Absolutely, for sure. And it also looks like they shot this same day? Was it the same day? I don't know. Possibly as Mic Drop. I don't know. Point is, I liked it. I vibe with it. I like whenever groups cover their sunbaes, especially when you like know the sunbaes tracks, because it's a form of respect, especially when they do a really good job. Like, I think CORTIS is 2 for 2 on great covers for me, and it makes me look forward to seeing, because we do have some members here have had involvement on tracks like this with other groups. Are they going to have this type of sound in their own discography? I wonder too if this is a form of research, marketing research on their part or on Hive's part, to see, do the fans want them to dive into a deja vu like concept or sound, because it looks great on them and for obvious reasons, but then also we just saw it here. So I think that's really fun. It's a very interesting discussion that we could have, right? But I like this.